boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Ducks offense making their way on the field today. And Kirk, here comes the star tight end. There's so much emphasis in college football on using this position creatively. And, man, this guy's as good as any of them.
Yeah, you nailed it, Chris. We've seen tight ends have a big impact in college football in the past, but what this guy is doing right now is unbelievable. Speed of a wide receiver, size and power of an offensive lineman. We're looking at a freak out there today.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw. It's Gabriel. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Here comes a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
How about that, Chris? He gets a chance once, twice. They go back to him a third time. He's still short of the first down. This defense really locking in on that running back every time he touches the football.
And the Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on the punt for the first time this afternoon. And it's a fake. Snap to the up man. The fake works. They get the yards they needed on that play.
Chris, you got to wonder if the coaches knew they're going to fake this the first chance they got, or if this was an impulse decision by the head coach. Either way, it worked out great.
The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it, open.
So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for a gap. It's James. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
Running back with the carry. Gain of 3. Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, that one's picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, you have all week to kind of find the matchups that you want. They clearly wanted to go after this defensive back. They looked at it first drive of the game. They make the throw. It's just a poor decision, in my opinion, by this quarterback, and it cost him.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Caught on the outside. It's Smith. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it can be pick 6 going the other way.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know if as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
First down and 10. The shotgun handoff here. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Lewis. Oh, the quick throw. Ball's incomplete.
It's incomplete. It's now 3rd down.
Let's go.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. Tackle is made when the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly. And the ball is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tailback with another carry. Tackle made after just a short gain. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pass. It's Gabriel. Throws to the tight end. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work.
And how about this? A fake. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Cannot even make it back to the line. The return team does a great job snuffing it out and stopping it. One final play before the end of the quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He pulls in the catch. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, really good job here by the defense. Flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. This try is no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Gonna run it. It's James. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8. Second down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Gabriel. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys that were rushing him? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on a quarterback with 3 rushing.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Here comes the Nevada offense back on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside. Defense.
The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. The quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's Lewis. Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Shotgun formation here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll run it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
There's the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. Moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
There's a 1st and 10 play. To throw, it's Gabriel. Bringing pressure. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Boy, after a huge gain on the ground, they come back and throw the football, and the quarterback's on his back. The offensive line's got to do a good job of not just with the run blocking, but taking care of their quarterback and giving him a chance to throw the ball.
Offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
And here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And they'll kick it away here. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there. Here comes the Wolfpack offense back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Pass ball is incomplete, but the defense may have jumped.
Offside defense.
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Fires it to the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Well, this is the chance you take throwing the football in these conditions. I don't know if the quarterback ever had a real good grip on the ball in the snow, puts it up in the air, and the defense is able to come up with a pick.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Using his legs here. And they chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down. Do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
And the head coach's gamble there pays off. They do get the first down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He missed it. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Play before they head to the locker room. Looking to throw it on first down. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Reno. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this second half will be fun to watch. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Nevada's offense retakes the field now. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Running back with the football. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. To throw, it's Lewis. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete and a very quick throw.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Here's the second down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's got it. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Handoff to the right side. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And while this is incomplete, we have a flag down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Let's go.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This one has been a defensive stalemate. Let's see if the offense can get something going here. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. From the shotgun, drops back. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Boy, that would have been a great pass on a beautiful sunny day, but in these elements, and that is a tough thing to do. Outstanding throw and catch.
The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw over the middle. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Trying to find some room. It's James. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Nevada offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. 1st down now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
4th down coming up.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the fake does not work. Doesn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. A momentum-changing play. That fooled absolutely no one. They were all over that. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. And they bring the excellent outside linebacker off the edge, Kirk, for the sack that time.
Yeah, he's got great length and great speed, and a blitz like this, you just overwhelm the offensive line. They bring one more than they can handle up front. You can't account for everybody. The quarterback, all he could do is eat it.
Single back, takes the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. Well, Kirk, it's Nevada in front right now. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Ducks will have to kick this away. Remember, the fake punt earlier worked. It's a fake direct snap to the up man. Cannot even make it back to the line. The return team does a great job snuffing it out and stopping it. Defense was all over that. The gamble doesn't pay off, and now the offense will take over in good position. Here comes the Nevada offense back on the field. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Finally brought down, but it's an explosive gain, ball all the way to the 21.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Dropping back, it's Lewis. Tries to get it to the running back. This time it's complete. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Looking to chuck it again. Caught near the goal line. Can't get to the end zone to spot the ball at the 2.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Second down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nevada.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. Quick throw, testing the middle. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver, and the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball's coming to allow him to knock it away.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Now, that stop is going to bring up 4th down, and looking at the clock, I think it's a no-brainer. In a 2-possession game, you've got to go for this, and you've got to hope to convert to stay in the game.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes. Here comes the Wolfpack offense back on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll work the clock here with the running game. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. And now the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume. Just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock because you got everything working in your direction.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Back to throw. It's Lewis. He's got it right near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Returner choosing to field this one. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end, and got stopped. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. Dropping back. It's Gabriel. Looking to scramble. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. And they do a good job of it right here.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
An aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And he's not going to get there. Stopped short. Missed opportunity to build this lead.
Is no good. That keeps the score. Nevada, 19.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Number 18. Set to kick this one away.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And they've got the return of Corral.
That return backfires on them. Now their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Back to pass. It's Gabriel. They're going to scramble now. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Nevada. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And now here comes the point after attempt.
Is on for the extra point.
Can you believe it? The PAT is no good.
That keeps the score. Nevada 25, Oregon 0.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Kick it away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
And the Oregon offense will take over. 1st and
10. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a sack. They've got it back at the 4-yard line. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.